But how do you get this into a Ducati Multistrada? That's why I figured I'd do this video. So, this is my first time riding since the coronavirus started. I've been pretty much holed up in the house with kids and work, so really happy to be getting out, going on a little ride. In this video, I'm going to talk about a little add-on, a little mod I bought for the Multistrada. And inside of all the exhausts is a little servo that closes the exhaust, actually closes it off, which is very strange. It's an emissions thing, I'm sure, but it quiets it down quite a bit, and probably robs a few horsepower also. But one of the reasons why I bought this Ducati was because of the sound. The exhaust is amazing, and it's stock. Like, you really don't need to do anything to it. And when it's idling, it's fine, but as soon as you grab the throttle, it closes off the exhaust. There's a little servo that opens and closes the exhaust valve, and this little device, which only costs 29 bucks, will keep it open, keeps it from closing, basically. So it kind of tells the computer that, hey, everything's working. You know, when the computer tells it to close, it says, okay, yep, everything's fine. But in reality, you know, it's stuck open all the time. So I figured it's probably worth 29 bucks, and I get that exhaust sound that I am looking for. So when I get back, I will show you what it looks like before and after. Okay, I'm going to show you what the servo looks like. Okay, here's what the unit's like. It's pretty small. I like how it's all tight. Looks like it's got some type of epoxy or something in there. It definitely feels solid. This connector feels like an original plug. I printed this off from the website. All it says is unplug and remove the cable, plug it in, turn it on. So this is a very generic instruction for basically for all their motorcycles. So I printed off a schematic showing the existing exhaust valve inside of here, and I showed you the cable just a little bit ago, and that connects up into this servo, and there's a plug right here, and then the other end of this plug is going to go into your ECU. So this is going to plug most likely right into here, or I'm going to have to find the other end ECU. So let's take a look. Okay, so there is the connector right there. That goes into the servo. Okay, if I look at this, looks like it's one of those where you gotta like pull up. You gotta pull up here in order to pull it off. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is try to move this stuff out of the way a little bit. Pull this out. Okay, I'm gonna use my fingernails. And just pull on it. If you can see there, I got the little plastic thing off the tab, so now I should be able to just wiggle this out. There we go. Yeah, it comes right out. And then I'll just verify that this and this look the same, which they do. You can see how those connectors line up. And this is going to go right into here. It snaps in just like that. Okay. So just stuck the electrical tape down inside and then wrapped it around the outside. Like that. There we go. And then this, let's see, let's tuck this back in place. This guy, let's see here. Where should we put him? Down in there. And this, I think I'm gonna put it under here just to make it nice and clean. Okay, I'm just gonna put this back down. I got this sort of behind here, and then this one here. There's a little rubber thing that goes in there, and then that will be right there. This is where my little battery charger goes, so everything's still plugged in good. Now we'll power on. The moment of truth is if we get any errors on this computer. You can definitely hear great sound. So there you go. So I'm going to leave everything in place because I don't want to remove all of this, just in case I want to unplug it and put it back to the way it was. And this will just stay here and not even be used. Hopefully that's helpful and you'll be able to do this yourself.